Well, hey there everyone. It's good to see you here at Solitude Acres. It's been a while. As you can see, it's a sunny spring day, and this is the first time I've been able to record in quite a long time. We are here checking on the bees for a little bit. Most of the hives seem to be in really good shape after winter. We're just trying to figure out a new way of doing things because the update is I actually am no longer living in the area. So since the fall, we haven't really recorded much because my husband and I and our son actually moved. We haven't been able to help out with things around here quite as much, and we haven't been able to be as involved with the bees, which has been an adjustment for all of us here in our family. I'm actually 5 hours further south, so I'm actually here for the weekend. Just to give you a time frame, we're kind of like at the end of March, so beginning of April. So I thought I would come out here today since it's so nice and the bees are out and about a lot today. It was very cold yesterday, windy, so they were not happy. They were not out very much. We would not have wanted to mess with them, but today they're definitely out and about. And there's Sophie. They're out and about today. They're getting tons of water from the pond. Sophie! Sophie! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here! Can you tell y'all? She's missed me too. Come on. Yes. You saying hi? You saying hi? Oh, goodness. Hi, go on. Isn't she adorably intruding? Anyways, so we're gonna do some stuff. I'm not quite sure what all Dad wants to do. My dad's actually gonna be traveling some, so he won't be able to do checks for a little bit, and so he wants to make sure that takes a glance inside, and since I'm here, I'm gonna glance with him and see how things are going because I have not put eyes on bees in quite a while. So we're gonna do that. I'm not sure how much we're going to talk through it. It might just be just a glance here and there. We'll definitely be excited to show you more about the upcoming honey flow that we have and harvesting honey, because the bees are definitely working very hard to get all the pollen and the nectar that they can, right, to store up and provide for us some yummy honey this year. We will see if it's more or less than last year. Dad has also been keeping track of the hives over at Lisa and Andy's at Shiloh Farms. He will have to do a video on that at some point with them and kind of give an update about how their bees are doing. I guess we'll dive into whatever we're gonna do and look around and see how we're doing. I wanted to make sure that I talked about, because I've been waiting for so long to use this great suit. This is from Geometry Beware. This is the suit that we've talked about before on the channel, and I've been waiting to use it. It's fit more for women, petite women. It isn't quite as baggy, although I'm a petite woman, so it looks a little baggy on me. It's great because it's made from recycled water bottles. So Jenny from Geometry Beware makes really good suits like this with a big opening here for you to be able to have really good, way of seeing out from the veil. And the suit is made more petite, tapered in, and it's got a little hook for a little thing here for your bee tool. It's got pockets. It's got everything that you could need for poking stuff in there for whatever you need to grab. But what I really like about it is it's very airy. It's very, very, very light, and it's cool, and you can just feel the air blowing through it. So if you're a woman, make sure that you check out in the description Geometry Beware. I'll put her website in there. She does have the full suits, and then she's also working on doing just jackets. So if you're interested and you're tired of the big man-like bulky beekeeping suits as a smaller woman, or even a youth size for a young lady, make sure you check out her website. So let's dive into the hives in this new suit.
Hey, as Kira said, we're just going to be looking into the hives here. It is springtime, so as you know, that's when you're trying to really assess your hives, see where you're at, where they're at. I've got hives that I can't even pick up, and I've got some that are super weak and maybe struggling just a little bit. At the same time, the stronger ones, I've already put some supers on because we've already had some nectar coming in. Not so much that one, but it's probably more in the middle. So I just wanted to get ahead of it because last year I got behind in getting my honey supers on.
This one's got nectar. Oh, let's see. Is it nectar in there?
Yeah, they've got nectar in here.
Too.
So they're bringing it in. We're not in the flow yet, but they're definitely starting to get busy. So that's where we're at on this particular one where we're doing. We do have some swarm traps out, which we'll talk about at some point. We've got 3 swarm traps out. Over at Shiloh Farms, over winter, they had lost their bees. Their one hive, late winter. We just started looking about a week and a half ago and noticed their hive had bees going into it. Didn't know if it was coming from our 2 hives that are over there or what. So today we actually got into them. You won't see this, but I was over there a little bit ago and they actually ended up catching a swarm. Have a laying queen in there, so their hive got replenished. Our 2 hives over there, I had to add a queen. The other one still doesn't have a queen, so we're gonna have to address that at some point. You can see if you can see the glare in there.
How far in you want to go?
Check every each one. Well, I want to check in here for queen. Oh boy, there we go.
Swarm cells?
Yep, I think this is gonna head over there. So we may be putting this one in our hive that doesn't have a queen in it. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 queen cells in there. So I'm gonna have to get a frame. We won't do it quite yet, but.
Okay.
So we may be doing this if I see eggs in here. I'm hoping I got a queen in here. Okay, so we've been working down these hives. Obviously, I'm not gonna shoot it all. So this one hive, which I knew was heavy, we had a deep super on it. Well, we don't think we're in a solid honey flow, even though we've got a hive back there going crazy right now. We're definitely in the front part of it, I think. This box here has 10 frames in it, and all but one of them are basically full of nectar. Some are capped. This is supposed to be in the brood box. This is already capped. The one next to it is completely capped. So we got a very active hive here. So we're probably going to be adding another honey super on this one. I may be pulling some of these frames and just stick them in the freezer since they've got them capped already and give them some more of these mediums, and they'll be waiting until we extract later in the year. The one thing I didn't do last year, which we got into the dirt so quick last year that they started eating their stores, and we probably lost 20 frames of medium capped honey. Okay, this one's got a lot of pollen in it, so this one probably won't take, but you see that. So all we're doing now is just looking for what brood she has in here. We're probably gonna have to pull some frames out of here, give her more laying room. I mean, a lot of people would probably say split, which I guess I could. There are some caps in here. There's definitely drones running around. Yeah, there's some larvae in there, a little bit. So probably what we'll do is just get down to the bottom box and give her some more frames. And I may take, if there's much brood in one of these, I may take it and move it to another hive. Yeah, there's brood here too. I don't know if you can see that.
Larva.
There is there too.
This one bee is not nice.
No, there's always one that's a pest.
Go away.
Okay.
She's like right around my head.
Oh yeah, we're not going to transfer that one that we found over there with the queen cells, because when I got looking, I really didn't see much. I didn't see any eggs in there, so maybe they're replacing the queen in the middle of it. So we're just going to leave that in there and let them do what they're going to do in that hive. This one is the crazy one though. They don't like that smoke. I'm just looking to see if she's laying down here. It'd be great if she is. All of our queens, except for the one we replaced already this year, are last year's queens. Yeah, there's larvae in there. She's laying.
So I did want to mention that we did check one of the other hives too. We didn't record it, but we did. Whoo, the bees are not happy with me. We did check one of the other smaller hives over there, and we did actually lay eyes on a queen for that hive. It seemed like there, was some good production on her end, and we did see her, so we didn't want to disturb it too much in there for right now. One of the hives over there we did not record going through, but we did find the queen in that one. Even though it's a smaller hive, we did see her. She looked healthy, she looked good. Obviously this hive that we just showed you, the big one, has the most production as a whole, definitely with wax and with the honey. And you're not going to look for the queen for this one, right?
No, because we're seeing stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing stuff, so we're just going to be moving stuff around a little bit. he is gonna switch over some brood from this big hive.
Give them a
here.
frame that doesn't have anything in it.
Yep. Bees are, I don't know if y'all can hear them, but they are attacking my head today. At least from this hive. They are in my face.
Okay, so we did the first 5 hives. We have 2 hives that are super strong. We actually had to add super to them. Even though, like I said, we're not really in the flow yet. There's just such a big amount of bees in there that they're bringing in stuff and filling stuff up. So we added super to each one of those. Now we're in the other part of the apiary where we have right now only 6 hives. A couple of them are stronger. 2 are doing pretty good. One's a little weak, but I think we've got that caught up, or was a little weak. And then one that we have in our new keeper's hive. So we've now got 2 keeper's hives here. So we're just going to look through this and see. Yeah, they're bringing in stuff. Nectar, that is. This has a queen excluder on it already. That one has nothing in it yet. It actually looks like it was drone comb at one point.
I was about to say that.
This one has
Nectar
in it. So we'll just keep up with this top box. We don't really have to do anything to this unless we see something weird down below. Yeah, that's got nectar in it, and they're building this out. We know we don't have a queen up here, so we know she's down below, so we're just going to move them. I like to take and put these on top of there when I move them. That way, they're a little more relaxed. Don't get too crazy. Not that you're going to get robbing necessarily this time of year much, but if you were in robbing season, less apt to get robbing. Some people take burlap and put over it, a towel, anything. A lid. Now this one looks like they've got new comb on this.
Oh yeah.
I'll pull that out and let you look from there.
There's fresh brood on this one. Nice and pretty. That's a large one.
The reason we like to scrape off some of this is it has a tendency of, well, one, you can injure your queen if it's on the side and she's doing her thing. Plus it cuts into any comb that's there. Then you got honey leaking, which again, during this time of season, they'll probably seal that up quick. But during robbing season, not so much. They'll just entices bees to come in there because of the snow. So basically all we're doing here is just looking to make sure we see activity of a queen going on, which yes, there's brood here, all through here.
Nice larvae too.
And she's starting to fill in around it. So it's funny how you go through stages in beekeeping to where you, first few years, got to see my queen, got to see my queen.
Later it's like, whatever.
And then you can't find her.
Yeah.
And you start getting frustrated. And then you finally get, I'm just going to do what they told me to do and look for signs of a queen, and we're all good. I try not to get rid of all the drone comb, because obviously we want drones. But it's also a way to mitigate some of your varroa if you do get rid of it, because that's where they have more of a tendency to congregate and breed inside the drone comb, because they're in longer, so they can reproduce more. I'm going to pull this off. One thing you can do this time of year too, not that we're going to have that with this one, but all you got to do sometimes is just tip your frame up. You can look and see if you've got swarm cells happening on the bottom. Okay, nothing here. Fortunately, this hive's kind of getting built back up. They're not doing bad, but they're nothing like those last 2 we checked. Okay, so that's our last year's experimental hive, keeper's hive. And then this one we acquired this year. Actually won it in the drawing, so that was pretty cool. Keeper hive guys, really cool guys, very informative. They got a website, they do seminars every week. So we built this one, and the best thing about keeper's hives, other than going in the top, is
you can sit down. Let me grab it.
just sit down and you can work your hive. I'm not going to dig real deep into this. I'm more or less just going to see what, if she's laying down here. I mean, I can check that box because I have a queen excluder here so that she can't get up in there.
Too many things in my hand. Hold on.
It's a fun little system. It's a different mentality. It does make it easy to, this type of hive, to do demarays, which I've done in that one down there, which is why I'm going to be checking that one, but I'm not going to, we won't worry about showing you guys that. Smoke down here again. Well, I won't say she's over the top.
I'm not really impressed with what I'm seeing with her.
This one may be getting a queen cell at some point. I'm just going to check in the bottom of this, see what's going on, but you've probably seen enough, heard enough. We got 2 more boxes to go. Maybe we'll shoot footage while we're doing it, just so you can see. But I know this next hive is jam-packed. That was a package that we got last year, and they've been doing really well. What is that box you're doing right now?
Oh, honey.
How do you know that?
Because I see it. Oh.
But what's on there? There's a queen excluder. So anything above the queen excluder.
It's gonna be honey.
Fully capped.
Ooh, not capped, but very heavy. Whoa.
Look at the other side.
Oh, wow. Oh, the other side's done too. Almost.
Yeah, I like to try and keep, if they've capped most of one side, I like to keep it to the outside.
Oh, man,
So they focus on the other one. That one's going to be getting cold soon.
The other one's side's almost full too.
You notice how they didn't do as much in the drone side?
Wow, so heavy. You're gonna be pulling these soon.
Yep.
When you get back?
I may go fill up another one and stick it above it. Yep.
Are you still recording?
Yeah.
I guess so.
In case you say something. Like get stung and have to run away.
No. No stinging today.
So is that soup fairly cool? I know it's a cheater day, but
It's definitely cooler. Our girls are working hard. These frames are heavy. Woo.
it's all different. Every hive seems to be having their own thing. Year 4, still learning. Probably could have done a few things a little bit different, but that's part of the process. I think we got to go back and check. I think we still have a swarm from last year that I don't think we put up yet. We got to check and make sure we can get that up. It is going into swarm season, so maybe that'll be helpful for some of you. It's really not preparing it, it's catching it and seeing what we did from there. Watch, see what videos are going to be out there. We'll try and get some more out more often. Had to figure out a new process with Kira moving out of state, but we'll get there. Thanks so much again for stopping by.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks to all of our followers who are so loyal in checking out our channel and watching our videos. Really appreciate it. And we can't wait to continue to put out videos in this new beekeeping season. So we'll catch you next time here at Solitude Acres. Until then, be blessed.